Whoa. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. I am Elijah against the message that the Lord God hath given unto me to give unto you. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'll tell you, read Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. But the prophets start with Haggai when the Lord God tells a rough boy, here's a rough boy, I'm going to use you as a signet. Now that signet has gone forth. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Before I'll send my messenger, you shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom you seek shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5. It said, go out, shall send Elijah. Tell you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, and shall turn the hearts of the children back, before the hearts back, the children, he shall come and strike the earth with curse. All of what? The apocalypse has begun. Now let it go. All right. Now, Malachi chapter 4, verse 4, you got to go to Horeb. Don't go to Horeb and not know who you are, what you are, what type of power you ever receive. You're going to be just like the IUIC people and Tony Evans running with Dr. Tony Evans. I'm going to put that doctor on his name. He like to be proud, puffed up, and boastful. All a bunch of liars. I call them all. I say Nathaniel, all of them say, oh, you're a bunch of liars. You and all the IUIC people, a bunch of liars and thieves. That's all y'all are. That's all they are. I don't care what they say. Well, I'm waiting on deceiving God people. No, the Esau man walk up there and say, I want to help y'all. Well, you can help a lot. Here. Yeah. This is where you can send the money at. God, y'all. There's a man that loving him. There is a man that loving him that worketh evil, because he would prefer even to die in evil for his sake. Concerning this, it is clear that he have two aspects, but the whole is evil. We're just been reading that. Though indeed he have love, yet he is wicked, who consider what is evil for the sake of good, for a good man. But the end of the action tended unto evil. Yeah. Another steal it, and do it unjustly, plunder it and defraud it, with all pity the poor. This too have a twofold aspect, but the whole still is evil. Yeah. Man, he who swears falsely against the Most High and yet pity the poor, still evil. All right. Let them finish doing what they're going to do. You know how they do. And yet pity the poor, the Lord who command the law, he set it at naught and provoke. Set it at naught and provoke. And yet he refreshes the poor. He defiled the soul and make it gay the body. He killeth many and pitied a few. This too has a twofold aspect. The whole is evil, told you. Another committed adultery and fornication. I stand for meats, and when he has fasted, he doeth evil. And by the power of his wealth, he overwhelmeth many, and notwithstanding his excessive wickedness, he doeth the commandments. This too have a twofold aspect, but the whole is evil. Such men are hairs, clean, like those that divided hoof, but in very deed are unclean. For God in the table of the commandments have thus declared, but do not, ye my children, wear two faces like unto them of goodness and wickedness, but cleave unto goodness only. For God hath his habitation therein, and men desire it. But for wickedness flee away, and destroying the evil inclination by your good works. Now, but they that are double faces serve not God, but their own lusts, so that they may please the Belial, and men like unto themselves. All right. Gotta wait on them. Now I just finished reading that. Now, man. Oh, man. It's my turn now. God showed me something, man. Now his daughter called me on the shut up. I said, nah, I'll wait for him to call me. You know how it goes. Yeah. Go ahead. No. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I got to wait to tell the dream and let Belteshazzar and Jared and Adonai to read the dream, then we'll go from there. Yeah. There's two dreams. I asked God to bring it back to me. I don't think he brought one back to me. But anyway, well, reveal one of them to me. Because you know how dreams are sometimes, especially in the time that we're going into. We're going into because when you're doing 40 days, man, that's like dealing with Satan himself. Yeah, that's like, man, you fighting Satan himself. You're gonna do 40 days, bro. Like fighting Satan himself, but we don't care. We still do it. Yeah. No, man, I had all this morning. Dr. Tony Evans and IUIC people. I just answered him. Yeah, I just post a comment. Yeah. Oh, Jared, all right. All right. No, Jared is a dollar be Jared. Well, first of all, is evil desire to covet another man's wife, or for a woman to covet another man's husband. Oh, no, she been shocking me lately. The dollar. Yeah, I mean, she all right. I guess that last dream mother did it for her. And has also desire of the dangers of riches and the multitude of superfluous meats and drunkenness and many delights, within much delicacy. There is folly. There is folly. And many pleasures are needless to the servants of God, such lusting thereof, therefore is evil and pernicious, which brings to death the servants of God. All such lusting is from the devil. And whosoever therefore should depart from all evil desires should live unto God. Yeah. But they that are subject unto them shall die forever. They don't want you. No. Gotta wait till the next dream. The dollar. Wait till the next dream. Yeah. Because you said because of what she posed. Minute right. Which bring death to the servant God, for all such lusting is from the devil. Whosoever therefore shall depart from all evil desire shall live unto God, but they that are subject unto them shall die forever. But this evil lusting is deadly. Do thou therefore put on desire of righteousness. I don't know. All right. No. And being armed with fear of the Lord. Resist all wicked lusting, for this. I don't know. I don't want to say it, for this. No. Do thou therefore put on the desire of righteousness, and being armed with the fear of the Lord, resist all wicked lusting. All wicked lusting. For this fear dwelleth in good desires, and when evil coveting shall see thee armed with the fear of the Lord and resisting it, it will fly far from thee and will not appear before thee. But be afraid of thy armor, and thou shalt have the victory, and be crowned for it, and thou shalt attain unto that desire which is good, and shall give victory unto thou that hast attained unto God, and shall serve him in doing what thou thyself wouldest do. For if thou shalt serve God serve good desires and be subject to them, thou shalt be able to get the dominion over the wicked lust, and they shall subject to thee as thou wilt shall perform. No, he's still waiting on Yahuwah. No, no, she's growing. Yeah, she's growing. She's posting like that. She's definitely growing. No, everybody got to go through it. I told everybody got to go through it. Well, she's going the right way. She's posting the right things. Wait and see. Wait to see the next dream. No, she haven't fought the devil yet. I don't think she has. Jerry fighting with them demons and devils. No, my little thing ain't nothing, bro. No, but something happened this morning. I rolled back over this morning, was dreaming. Didn't even know I was dreaming. Then I had to catch myself. Oh, yeah, I'm dreaming. Then I started reading the dream. Yeah. It was an unusual dream. And I had an old dream. Way before I start writing down every one of those. But you know, you had dreams that you remember way before you got into what we are into now, you know, serving God, keeping the covenant, statutes, and judgments. So you know you had dreams before this. So it was one of those. Yeah. Anyway. Not worry about all that foolishness, man. Just be foolishness. You know, I can't do that. Oh, good. So no, because man, them some wicked people, bro. Them IUIC people, them people are wicked. When I say wicked, wicked. Yeah, man, Nathaniel, boy. Just like Belteshazzar just posted. You're doing evil constantly and ain't nobody no. If I'm gonna stand up here and tell you about the goodness of God, if I got bracelets on my own, well, I'm gonna stand up here and preach to you about, teach you about great, and I got behind me, I got the star god Moloch behind me, man. What you think? I'm gonna call them out. They ain't gonna do nothing. They shall lift up their voice. They shall sing for the majesty of the Lord. They shall cry loud from the sea. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in fires, even the name of the Lord God of Israel in the isles of the sea. From the utmost part of earth we have heard songs, even glory to the righteousness. But I say, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. Fear in the pit and snare upon me, O inhabitants of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the field shall fall into the pit. He that coming out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. And the windows from upon high are open, the foundation of the earth do shake. Has you ever been taken up to the windows on high? Yes, he has. All right. The foundation of the earth is shaking. It's constantly moving now. You know, it's going to get worse. A dollar posted that the other day. The poles are switching. The magnetic poles. Yeah, they're switching. They definitely are switching. Don't post some dream. No, don't wait on them. Come on, post your dream. Because getting to that point now, you know what happened this week. Nah, ain't gonna be no 3 o'clock, no 4 o'clock your time or whatever. Nah, it'll be earlier than that. Yeah. You know, if we don't do no more than come, say the prayer and leave. That's what we gonna do. People gonna attack us all kinds of ways. YouTube, Facebook, Google. And I got to call Jerry and see about getting on Instagram. No people on tap. Green was elder. Were in my room. I was no Green. I was with Elder, and we were in my room. And we was talking about both sides at the same time. We wanted some homemade potato salad. And Elder, oh, homemade potato salad. All right, I know what it means. Yeah, he wanted some homemade potato salad, and the elder, I lift up his shirt and asked me to scratch on his back. And so I did. All right. Mm-mm. All right. No, I don't mean that. Mm-mm. Now, I know the two things in that green that you don't know about. I don't think you, uh, the potato salad dream is out there. Yeah, it's out there. That dream is like 2 years old or 3 years old. Might be four. No, it can't be that. Yeah, it could be that year. It could be 2018, 2018, 2019, 20. Oh, well, we've been on this thing 5 years. Don't feel like 5 years we've been up here, but we have. Yeah, doesn't feel that way. Uh-uh. So the potato dream is already in there. Uh, yeah. Well, you found. All right. Answer that question, your dollar. Because you're a high priest, you want people, when God give you your title, don't you want people to respect you? Not respect, but don't you want people to acknowledge your title? Right? So acknowledge the title of the high priest. Yeah, ask this question. Yeah. No, no, it's just no. Um, I was drinking. No, I don't know. I don't know. Because you're scratching my back, that don't mean nothing. That doesn't mean a thing. You get my daughter, my back used to be filled up with blackheads. Where you bust the blackheads and it, yeah. And I used to get up. I said, come on, get up, raise up my back. And she taking braces from me. Blackheads. Yeah, I'm a heavy person. Yeah. And the potato salad drink, no, it's gold. Lord gold. He had prepared a dish before me, before the enemies, and it was potato salad, like potato salad. It was potatoes and green peas. So potato salad. No, no, I don't think you can cook like that. That's funny. No, I don't think you can cook like that. That's one when you eat something, drink something, the spirit world will be the best you ever ate. Forget that like that. All right, let's put that. No, you gotta deal with your enemies. I don't know. I don't know. It might be like you said, homemade. So you might have some homemade enemies coming your way. I don't know. That's why I said wait till your next dream. I'm young riding around, was driving, riding. I can help you, but I only can help you so much. You still gotta do everything on your own, you dollar. I remember riding around and was driving, nor did I see the driver, but I was moving the car. It was a red. You didn't see, and you don't know who was driving the car, but it was moving. It was red convertible. Uh-uh. Yeah, I didn't have that red convertible reading before. And I was lying on the bed type of thing, and next minute was a polar bear, which was friendly to me. And didn't hurt or try to hurt me. And I remember we went to the gas station called Wawa. I heard of Wawa. Mm-mm. No, you have Wawa, Alaska. I had Wawa Australia too, but Wawa Alaska. And saw Israel man yelling and screaming as he being carried out of the gas station. The handcuffed, the son was walking out as well. The son, it's not good at all, but it's gonna happen. Uh, Dollar might have another dream, more to that dream. Try to remember everything to that dream you just had $1. Yeah. Oh, being carried out, gas station handcuffed. His son was walking out as well. And the son was calling someone on the phone that all I remember in this dream. Well, we know that gas is going to be very expensive. A lot of people don't know during the time when the Carter administration, a lot of people lost their gas stations during that administration time because they wanted to be that way. They wanted to take control of it. All them gas stations haven't came back because you had a lot of moms and pops gas stations, and they closed all of them down. They have the moms and pops corporation on those gas stations. No, 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 no. If they have a mom and pop there, no, they don't have them. Not that I know of, unless Wawa is one. Another one I was at a school in Philly. It was art class. I remember somehow the dead rapper Juice World was alive in the class and kids. It's not good. In the class, we were really loud, and the teacher was trying to get everyone to quiet down. It was in the class. I remember Juice World, so they in the school year is 4 or 5 days from now. Yeah, really in the school year was supposed to be May the 29th. So it might be this week, this Friday, the end of the school year. No, and then the end of the college, what he was waiting for, Jared was waiting for that. That already took place too, because a friend of mine told me yesterday what he was going to do. I tried to get back in contact with I couldn't. I will praise thee with my whole heart before the gods, where I sing praise unto thee. All right, so Lord God bless. Published on the mighty man of valor, the priest, Yehuda. I'll get back to yours, good to know. All right, we just went to the Lord God bless, the published on the mighty woman of valor. Gadal. No, I'll get back to y'all. You know, y'all come on. I haven't read I haven't read this dream yet. All right. So well, you could have another man shooting in a school, last day of school, and I don't think they in control no more. I don't. I think, well, so you say like you try to get it quiet down at the end of class. So the end of the school year, you're trying to everybody to be quiet and not have that violence and all that. Well, let's see then what happened. All right. The end of class. I remember Juice World was talking about the days when he used to wake up and go to school when he was still high. I remember specifically he said I used to wake up and it would be 6 and I would still be off cocaine. I would still be high off of cocaine. 6, the number 6. 6 a.m. And the teacher told all the kids that he is an example of what not to be, not look up to him. But the kids know you had Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan, they were putting all that cocaine in America. And they ran America off of drugs. That's how California got built. Yeah. All the cocaine. And they were saying not to say no to drugs when they're the one that had all the drugs coming in the country. That's how they operate. Belshazzar just posed that. Yeah. That's how they operate. I don't know. That might not be Well, let them fly by again. If you fly by again, I'll put the curse on. All right. And I will be all right. So we already know they promote cocaine again. To all the kids that his example was not to be, not to look up to him. For some of the kids, they say they didn't care, they still look up to him. There was a sign on the board something, and it said, always high. And made a hand gesture like a hang loose. All right, so they teach the children once again. Because that's all it does. Ever since I came, they keep the poor and innocent doing some type of drug. Right, like I avoided heroin, but was doing cocaine. And the people avoided cocaine, and they start doing pills. No, they hadn't been doing pills before. Yeah, so that's what they're doing. And I told him I used to be that way too, and not have a day where I wasn't high. And then he asked me about the days I used to be on my medication. Now, I had a dream about that today, this morning. They had abused it, and substance was like Adderall was stronger for ADH. ADH, no, damn what was the problem. They made it like a problem. ADH, no. The children like that, both sides of your brain work. Yeah. Now they gotta use all. They gotta use everything. Yeah, they gotta use everything. Yeah, they can't just use their brain. They can't just use their brain. For the Abraham, he couldn't just use his brain. For the Abraham, none of our fathers. No, even Jesus couldn't just use his brain. All right. Adderall strong. He told him that it would make me piss and poop all the time. I could barely eat when he was talking about how you wanted to feel, what I felt like, and never took it before. Next thing we're all on a class field. The children, they're going by, and we already know they're tagging the children, so it's not nothing new. It's not nothing new. Because remember they had, well, God don't have you buy toilet tissue for nothing. And say all they can do is piss and poop. Right? So you know girls should use more toilet tissue than a man. Right? So they tell you what type of attack they're gonna do. Now could barely eat and was walking, talking how you wanted to feel. It felt like it never took it before. Next thing we're all on a class field trip. Walking to a place and feeling the kids was walking. Some people knew the way, some didn't. The Jewish world was new to the school and didn't know anything about the city. And when he was gone to the place, he tried to lead people to the wrong way. And I remember also seeing at one point with all blue and bandanas and no shirt walking the same direction. Now you gotta stop there because, well, because you should know now it's about influencing. Yeah. No, Jews world might have been a sacrifice for this to come to pass with the demons and devils. I don't put nothing past them no more, bro. A lot of things we didn't know, now we know. All right. Because a lot of people think they're like I did. I was in that Christianity, think I ain't no demon devil can't do nothing to me. But yet still the demon devil was wearing me out. And I didn't know. All right. No shirt, walk in the same direction. All right. So, all right. Then you know it's naked. It was naked. Same direction Jews were and did, but all right. Point out the blue on the bandanas, no shirt, walk in the same direction. The Jews world. I don't know the rapper. And he not told him that it wasn't the right way. And the class went the right way, gone to the place. And I remember it was a bridge and was empty. bridge was empty. And off to the side was another walkway. And I saw a wicked rapper from Philly named Bill Uzi. And all the kids around him, he was pushing up the stroller and was going to the path of place. The field trip, and we all went to the way where the field trip was. I don't know. I can't say. Because I don't know Juice WRLD, nothing. I know Lil Uzi. Sound like go listen to, I don't know. Maybe listen to one of his songs. Maybe they did in one of his songs. It's not good. All right. Red car, coming fast. I remember I was somewhere, possibly Africa, and I was there to interview a certain family. They were a family who moved. I can't help y'all. Period. I remember someone possibly Africa. I just remember. I was there to interview a certain family. They were a family who moved from a tribal village into a modern home. And I remember in the beginning of the documentary interview, the man was walking next to the man, and I was filming. And the man, the interview was saying how he was ridiculed for his ways in the moderate community, the way he dressed, because in public he would wear a green mask and leave on it, with leaves on it, and all his toes was cut off. And he carried a spear or something. His toes cut off. You know, one thing I can tell you about toes being cut off. Yeah. No, I don't know, Jerry. I don't know, because it said his toes being cut off. He had a green mask on his. The green mask was leaving on his face. And his toes were cut off, and he was carrying a spear of some sort. The man was very short, 5 feet, and his wife would wear it in public, a pink mask. But when we got to the house, he took it off, and we met inside, and we were just speaking. The thing that the man said he heard that I like herbs and plants. I told him that I do all right. This is easy bring now. Yeah. Let's continue on. And I told him that I do. He told me he wanted to show me something of the ones he had, so I went to these stairs. All right. So, no, all this for you. Yeah. No, it's gonna come if you ain't got it. It's gonna come. All right. Now you might meet it the next time you go out or something. You're gonna meet that person. That what happened to me. Yeah. Measure a napkin, and when that was it. He measured a napkin, and when I got to the top, it was a room pitch black. And at this, I could only see a faint blue light, and I told him I couldn't see. Then he turned on the light. It was bright. It was full. It was on a basketball gym, 3 courts in one. And people said and stuff, we were about to play basketball. And remember, I was getting ready to play, and I know I still had on my ring that had many diamonds. So you got a ring. Yep, you got a ring. No, you got a lot in that ring. Everybody get it. Everybody gets it. 3 things in one. You're going to achieve 3 goals. Let's find out. All right. No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, it's the secret. No, don't post it. Yeah. All right. So remember, I was ready, because how I read from the beginning to now, you should know it. I was ready to play, and I know that I still on my ring, many diamonds on it. In the middle, it had a letter L on it, with 2 diamonds, chains, and you got chains and a thicker. All right, you got your gold chain, diamond chain, whatever it is, you got two of them. All right. No, everyone must be continued so larger than others, and I still didn't have a team. I saw a team of people. I used to go to school with two girls. I went to school with three other men, so I joined that team. And then I remember just picking out our team today. Oh man! All right, I don't know, Jerry. Like a football, not with catching. All right, no, that's it. Yeah, it's a pretty good dream. We done got stronger from last year. All right. No, they were going in the wrong direction. I remember it was fun chasing the ball around, but then all that there was more to the dream. I don't know now what that was. Now it's a pretty good dream. All right. You know, you got a lot in that dream. Remember the 40 days come up. The 40 days are coming up. I don't know. I don't know the kind of, I don't know what you told God. Come on, man, you know how it works. I don't know. I hope you do this at the beginning of that dream, the third one. Yeah. Oh, the second one you saw coming fast. A couple of rappers, children. Yeah. After the dream, now I know I wait to be able to share those. After I was at a big house, it was like a program for parents and kids. They went there and they served God in some form, and I was different because everyone thought I was Christian. And everyone thought that the knowledge I had was being a Christian, not straight from God. Now remember, we all went on a trip on a high mountain, very high up there. There was snow everywhere, and we were all on the bus, and kids, including myself. We sure it was snow. Make sure it was snow. Yeah, look back and make sure it was snow. And parents and they were all around as what we would do when we grew up, and lots of kids were saying about money and things. Yeah, like that. When it got to me, I said how it was really cool to live like my father Shem. All right. And he had way no Shem is to be simple farmers and not to have money and things. That's how it's gonna be. That's why I actually make sure that it's snow. Make sure it's snow. All right. Can't really help you, but I can see that much. And everyone was silent. They all looked at me weird, but I didn't mind. Yeah, this is yesterday. And then we was going back to the place, and the bus drivers, she was making a turn and she bumped into the car next to her, but it wasn't bad crash. And when she hit the car, the lady looked at her with such disgust and got out, and the lady said somehow everything was better. And we, it's not because I heard them IUI, you see people with that foolishness about the women. Yeah. Uh, Look at such disgust, and we out. They said somehow everything was better, and we were on our way. Next thing we got to the house, the mother came over to me and said how I was embarrassed and why I couldn't just be better than things like that. And she was grabbing me by my shirt and stuff, and then she threw me up all these stairs to the top floor, and I was in the top room. And said I had no use for you. All right. No, if you're in the top floor in the top room, well, yeah. And then I get up and yell, now, I do not serve the God of this. That's right, you're on top. No, the more they try to put you down, the more raises you up. Yeah, that's how it works. I serve the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, then I walk in his down and say, he said, fuck, and I woke up. I cursed. Okay. All right, that's all right. Then I was the elder. Uh, all right, we was with the elder and we were in the room. was talking, I was on the right side of the bed, and I was on the left. We both dressed, but we were sitting on the bed talking about food, and then we both said at the same time, we wanted some homemade potato salad, and we both started laughing because we said it at the same time. All right. You know what potato salad is? Mm-mm. Potato salad is a dish that God, the Lord God Himself prepared for you. Yeah. No. Over where I was sitting on the bed, sitting in front of me, and then he looked up and said, actually scratch on his back because he had several black hairs on the back because of the hairs on his back. So I did it. And after we put his shirt on and said, and you were going to get some ingredients to the potato salad. I woke up. All right. I didn't say it. Anyway, let's go. No. That's a good dream for you. A very good dream for you. Yeah. I told you was getting it. I told you was getting it. I know how you're posting now. I told you had to get rid of everything else as you read in your as you read in your song this morning, this afternoon or whatever. Yeah, you had to get rid of everything. I told you get rid of everything. Then once you get rid of everything, then let God teach you what everything means. And so you had to start doing it. You're just gonna get better from that. You still gotta go through 40 days before you say I wasn't gonna mention. All right. Okay. Take your time. Don't try to rush it because everything you dream means something. The bed means something. Beside the bed you put something because now beside the bed is on was where you which way you were facing. And all that means something, yeah. The scratching of the back, all that means something. There. I was saying of the mercy of the Lord. Well, Jared getting his gifts now. You get range, he said a spirit could be a lance. So you're getting that. Jared. He had to do something though. We know what he gotta do. I don't know. We know what he gotta do. Because the man had herbs. We know he gotta do. I was saying of mercy of the Lord forever. With my mouth will I make known thy fruitfulness in all generations. He succeeded in everything he did. Basketball, football. Yeah, he succeeded in everything he did. He made a mama mad. Because he stopped listening to her. And stopped going by what she said and started strictly depending upon God. Yeah. Shem was obedient to God. Shem was obedient to Shem was not only obedient to our father Noah, but that prophecy that Shem filled, Melchizedek filled, that goes all the way back to Father Adam. All right. So it's a very good dream. I can't help y'all. That's all I can tell you. Now I'll tell you the dream. Wait till Belteshazzar posts it. I will sing of the mercy of the Lord forever. With my mouth will I make known thy faithfulness to all generations. For I have said, mercy shall be built up forever. Thy faithfulness shall thou establish in the very heavens. I have made a covenant with my children. I have sworn unto David my servant. Thy seed will I establish forever and build up thy throne to all generations. See us. So that's what we are. We read this yesterday. Yeah. They can't take nothing from you. I say I will establish forever and build up all. And the heavens shall praise the wonders, O Lord, the faithfulness also in the congregation of the saints. For who is the help? For who in heaven can be compared unto the Lord? Among the sons of the mighty can be likened unto the Lord. God is greatly to be feared in the assembly of the saints, and to be had in reverence of all that are about him. Man, y'all asking a lot of questions. The 40 days, no, might just come say to some of y'all might just come say the prayer and leave if God permitted to be there for you. God is greatly to be feared in the assembly of the saints, and be had in reverence of all them that are about him. Lord God of hosts, who is strong, Lord, like unto thee, unto the faithfulness round about thee. Right? Trying to tag me with that Allah and that Mulu Hula stuff, Muhammad stuff. I ain't going on with that. O Lord God of hosts, who is strong, the Lord like unto thee, all the faithfulness around about thee. Thou rulest the raging of the sea, and then when the waves thereof arise, thou stillest them. I don't know. Did you see the sea raging in your dream or vision or idolatry? All right. Thou hast broken Rahab in pieces as one that is slain. Thou scatterest thy enemies with thy strong arm. The heavens are thine, the earth also is thine. And as for the world, the fullness thereof, but thou hast found it. Well, you got to fight against the Christian folks. We already know who you're fighting against. Man versus enemies is in his own household. The north and the south, thou hast created them. Tamar and Harmon shall rejoice in thy name. Thou hast a mighty arm, strong is thy hand, and high is thy right hand. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Justice and judgment are the habitation of thy throne. Mercy and truth shall go before thy face. Blessed is the people that know the joyful sound. They shall walk, O Lord, in the light of thy countenance. No, because you can't say that. You can't say that. In thy name shall thou rejoice all the day, and thy righteousness shall they be exalted because of who y'all are. Man, I keep telling y'all, just keep on. I know y'all humble, but the power that y'all have, and thy name should they rejoice all the day, and thy righteousness should they be exalted. For thou art glory of thy strength, and thy favor out of the horn should be exalted. For the Lord is our defense, the Holy One of Israel is our King. Then thou speakest in the vision to the Holy One, and say, I have laid help upon one that is mighty. I exalted the chosen out of the, no, I exalted one chosen out of the people. I have found David my servant with my holy oil. Have I anointed him? No, that's something. Let her post. Let her post till she gets it. She'll get it. All right. No. With whom my hand should be established, my arm shall strengthen him. The enemy should not exact upon him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. And I will beat down his foes before his face, and plague them that hate him. But my faithfulness and my mercy shall be with him. In the name shall his home be exalted. I will set his hand also in the sea, his right hand in the river. He shall cry unto me, Thou art my Father, my God, and the rock of my salvation. And I will make him my firstborn higher than the kings of the earth. Just still who y'all are. All right. My mercy will keep for him forever, and my covenant shall stay fast with him. No, remember, y'all have to give her time to get it. She'll get it. The seed also I make endure forever, and strong days of help. If the children forsake the Lord and walk not in my judgment, if they break my statutes and not keep my commandments, then will I visit the transgression with the rod and iniquity with stripes. Nevertheless, my loving kindness will not undertake from him, nor suffer faithfulness to fail. My covenant will I not break after all the things that has gone out of my lips. Once I have sworn to my holy, I will not lie unto David. His seed shall endure forever. His throne as the sun before me. Y'all just have to be patient with it this time. Just be patient with it this time. No, I mean, she'll get it. He had made vow to covenant of his servant. He had profaned the crown by casting it to the ground. Thou had broken down all the heath. Thou had brought his strongholds to ruin. All that passed by him was scarlet. He was reproached his name. He had set up right hand of adversity. And thou hast made all his enemies to rejoice. Thou hast also turned the hedge of his sword, and hast not made him to stand in battle. Thou hast made him the glory to cease and cast his throne down the ground. And days of his youth have shortened. Thou hast covered him with shame. Selah. How long, Lord, wilt thou hide thyself forever? Shall thy wrath burn like fire? Remember how short my time, wherefore thou hast made all men vain. What is man that he liveth and should not see death? Shall he deliver his soul from the hand of the grave? Selah. Lord, where are thy former love and kindness, which hast swear unto David thy truth? Remember, Lord, the reproach of thy servant. Now, let me finish. How do bear the bosom? Almighty, beware what the enemy reproach. Oh, Lord, well, now, bless me, Lord, no, the Lord, God bless for the song. I want that now. All right, no. One, I'm going to tell you what you need to do with that. See, don't do it. You got to give her time. Dream, I saw a young girl and her sister was only two at the house at the time. Both Israel girl. The young Israel girl was in the room playing by herself. She found two keys, and she knew that they were keys to unlock some areas. She got up and found the door to use them. When she unlocked it, she went inside. It was like she fell down to another alternate world. All right. Now we seen Key Lock. That was the name of it. The house was set up exactly like her house. But there was another version of herself there, an evil version. So when the other version saw, she got excited. So something like she came to the other side. And I know the other version has something that replaced her. We're on like a piece of wood or something. Similar. I had something similar to this dream. Can't remember exactly the text, but it was made to see it was in the place of our own. No, I had that dream not too long ago, I told y'all. Then I got to see close up, her eyes looked empty. I could see and feel the wickedness from looking at her eyes. I kept thinking, my older sister would notice that she was gone and find some way to come down and try to save her, but that did not happen. More of the people live on that side started to come from her family that lived in the house on the side. I saw this, yeah. They started to attack her and do something to her, but I woke up before they see everything. All right. We know that's happening now. We know that's happening now. You know, God told you that was going to happen. You feel that stuff. Moving on. Same for it. Yeah. They did my child that too. My child was, they do that to everybody. No, they don't do that to everybody. They do that to the elect. They do that to those that have high IQs. Because that's the test they take. They take a test. Right. And they give you that test. And once they give you that test, then they go tell you, Mom, I'm gonna give you some money. Yeah, let us put on this stuff. I'm gonna give you some money. Yeah, that's a lie, man. Children ain't nothing wrong with children. Children is more smarter and more faster than all the rest. Hand-eye coordination and everything. Right. And they think differently. And then they want to, because you see that movie with Samuel Jackson, the Avengers movie? Winter Soldier. And Winter Soldier, they was putting these ships in the air. And the ship was talking to everybody that could take them down or have something. Yeah, that's what they're doing in real life. Anybody that they think that can bring them down gather the people or do something. Yeah, they trying to now I'll tell you what they're doing. Yeah, yeah, no, I'm just telling you. Now, how did you turn out then? Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice, she received not correction, she trusted not in the Lord, she drew not near to her God. A prince with her was as born lion, the judges of even war. They gnawed not to the bone to the marrow. Her prophets were light and treacherous person. Her priests had polluted the sanctuary, they had done violence to the law. The just law is in the midst of, he will not no, he will not do iniquity. Every morning do he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. The unjust knoweth no shame. I have cut off the nation. Their towers are desolate. I made the street waste. There none passing by. The city destroyed so that there is no man, that there is none having. I say, surely they will fear me. Thou will receive instruction, so that the dwelling should not, no, so their dwelling should not be cut off forever. I punished them. No. However, I punished them, but they rose early and corrupted all they done. That's how you I see people right there. Yeah. Therefore, wait upon me, say the Lord, until the day I rise up to the plea. My determination to gather the nation, that I may assemble the kingdom and pour upon them my indignation as they do it now. Even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nation may know itself be but men. See the search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, see that be in me. Lead me in the way of heaven. May the Lord God bless the Holy Son. No mighty man of valor, the high priest. May the Lord God bless Brother Song. The mighty woman of valor, the seal and down to the Lord God bless the Brother Song, mighty man of valor. All right. The pastor, Asa. I say Jerry. May the Lord God bless the Brother Song, mighty man of valor. The prophet Jeremy, may the Lord God bless the Brother Song, mighty man of valor. All right, the high priest, the devil shuts up. All right. All right. After I woke up, when I dreamed about El this morning, I did my morning prayer, I did my answer. Text me and said that she just woke up from a dream about me. In the dream, she had a miscarriage. She was with me, bleeding. She asked me twice, I said, I'm okay. No. I said to her, I'm praying. She said, lift up my bound, got on my knees and began to push. And all the blood clots came out. She said she saw when the baby came out, but it didn't have a head, but it was a ball of flesh. Looked like little arms on each side, like breathing this little dot kind of flesh. All right. And my sister said it was yellow and white. Caution. She said I had on a white nightgown with fringes. You see the blood didn't smell, but her hairs looked like a ball of fat arms and muscles. All right. You know what you're doing and you know what you're not doing. Well, you know, I know what this means. Right. You don't have to be what she think it is, or know what you think it is. Yeah. If you're not having sex, then why would it be that? That's what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, you know, pride. No, she get rid of that. In her dream, that way she got rid of her pride. No, anyway. So the dream that I had this morning, man, I was with a woman. No, I might have been with one of the virgins. I think I was with a virgin. I was with a young woman. No, not one of the virgins. I don't think it was one of them. Could be one of the virgins. Now that I'm looking at it. No, we go in this place and she wanted me to come with us to something. I don't know what we was doing or what, but she wanted me to come with her. So I went with her. And so we went to the third floor. And it was third floor, but it was like the teachers and things was there. The people that was in control of it. And so one of them, so they took my ID. I gave them my driver's license. I was thinking my driver's license or my passport ID, something like that, I gave to them. And then when I gave it to them, they didn't give it back to me. She said, no, she said, give it to me. I gave it to her. She said, then she left. Yeah. No, I think she said she'd be back. But she left. She didn't give it that, and I was confused. Right. I didn't know, at the time, I was confused. I didn't know why she kept it. It's like, you can't, I need your ID to do something. And they kept the ID, but I was there with somebody else, right, who asked me to come with them. And then when I got to that level, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous place outside. And then when I got to the level, then I left, going through something else. I said, I'll come back for it. Yeah, for my ID and stuff. So I said, I'll come back. So next I went to an old place in a dream that I didn't even know. It was before I was still in Christianity. And I was taken to this place that had houses, like a neighborhood. And they had one man. So when I went to the house and everything in the area, so I asked one of the guys that I was with, I said, man, where I'm at? He said, I'm not telling you. I was there, I'm not going to tell you where you're at. And then I found that odd and strange. So I walked back, and so I looked at it and said, man, I know where I'm at. I took and looked around the corner. All the houses that was on the block had been torn down, and they replaced them with like little wooden huts. Yeah, like little small wooden huts. That's what they was replaced with. And I came back and I said, oh, I know where I'm at. I said, but it's different, it changed. Yeah. And I woke up. No, that's the thing, because I told you things are different for me now in my dreams and visions. That was an old dream, because the first dream and vision I had by that, they took me to that place, and they had houses, and they had houses and people in there, they were doing different things, but now all of them was gone. They had one house left, and the rest of them had torn down. The people living in them, but they were like little huts and things. Oh man, I had so many other dreams like that way before that. Yeah. All right. All right. No, you can't be ashamed. Gotta let it go. Let it go. Let it go. No. Sometimes that years go by fast. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. You don't want to have sex. But one was standing back buck naked. All right, what you want? Doing nothing. Not breaking God's law. All the many years I didn't have had sex, and I'm just gonna go have sex for what? 2 or 3 minutes. I know I ain't gonna last a minute. But now I'm gonna destroy God's law for a minute. I don't think so, bro. Then you have to start all over again. Not doing no foolishness like that. Anyway, let's continue on. No, because they tried to rape Thecla. Thecla was an oracle. Well, go read in the Lord's Book of the Bible. Thecla was in a cave, and she was an oracle. And people used to climb up to that cave to get advice and everything from Thecla. And so they told the men they wasn't making no money, because the people make money with their fortune teller and tarot cards. People make a lot of money with that. But if we had a real deal, they ain't making no money. And so they sent these two young men, go up there and rape her. And they paid the two men to go up there and rape her. You know, they can't rape that one stuff that went inside that mountain. You know, that was a piece of garment to show that she had went down. Go read it. It's right there. Then I went there. Man. Yeah. They tell me, old demon, was over there. It's water pour. Yeah. Consume with desire of noble burden upon earth. And then these are strangled. All right, that's telling something. I'm not getting to that. So I know last night I seen him writing. I seen, like a book. And they had Judah on it. At the bottom of it, Judah, then he had, like y'all post all the time, in the parentheses, Judah. And then after that, then he had teach. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. Well, that's where your blessing comes from. Ask Jared. From Little Creek and Holy Lord, Jared and start getting his rings. So we got a lot more to go. Where it rains and change that, nah, we got a lot more to go. So this morning I get up there at the IUI, see people, I'm flicking through the YouTube shows. Now I see people come with all these many lives. So I just posted. And Tony Evans, he got Elijah flicking on the screen, and people with all that old food. Just tell them, say, man, y'all a bunch of liars and thieves, false prophets. But that's what they are. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they're doing. The one IGP had a show, the white man come up there. I've been with y'all a long time. That thing, I want to contribute. Now, oh yeah, well, here's where you can make a donation. Now, here's the paper with everything on. Yeah, I told you what they are. Bunch of lies and thieves, Daniel with his lying thieving self. And then they had him. He talked about Geno Jennings, and Geno Jennings talking about him. Both of y'all the same. There's no difference in you. And none of them. Ain't no difference in none of them. Right. And then I see people like to claim like we are not Christians. You're not. The show could have deceived me. Everything you do is like Christianity. You stand on the corner and beg like Christianity. Come join my church like Christianity. Come follow me like Christianity. I heard somebody say that you walk like a duck, talk like a duck, swim like a duck. I'm just saying. All right. No, then, man, they were showing what Russia was doing. That was on the news yesterday. And just morning. That was just morning. BBC News. And they show the atrocities that Russia's not only doing in Ukraine, but also in this African nation. Yeah, man. Yeah. But you know what I'm gonna tell you, in the African nation, the way they're doing the atrocity is stealing. I don't know. They were stealing people gold mine. They was gonna kill them. That was on Wells Fargo. I used to watch that. Wells Fargo. Man, I can't think of no. Ronald Reagan used to be on that. Let's see. And they used to show how the men used to be doing the gold mines and things. People come there and kill the men and take their gold mine. That's what Russia doing now in Africa. They're doing it. Yep. Killing them people, taking their gold mines. Yep. No, I told you that. Anyway, it's nothing different. It's nothing different. Because they run behind the things of the world, just like the I see people that down here with all that foolishness, all that fake. You got all God's children, Israel, running behind the things of this world. Man, that's a horrible thing, bro. That's very horrible. Because that's what happens when you get involved with other people and not involved with your God. That's what I did, the same thing. Instead of me getting involved with my God, like I went and got involved with the 7 years in the church on Christianity. That's what I did. Hold up. Gino didn't say the same thing. Oh, that was the same thing. Oh Lord. No, it's the same thing. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. No, it's the same thing. So that would be just like me. I'm telling you all these things and telling y'all to do all these things, and you go do them. And then next thing you say, I don't have no dreams. I don't see no vision. I don't even hear the audible voice. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Just let you know. But that's not gonna happen if you're doing it the right way. No, man, people out for money. So I keep telling y'all that, well, just go there. Going to our father, man, I don't even want that to go this one. Now I don't know if I could do it. Because you know, every book reads different. No, some things be different. But our father Judah, just like I said, teach Judah. You know, these people hate y'all, man. Y'all telling these people hate y'all. I see people hate y'all. Because y'all not for their turn. Yeah. Anyway. All right. And now I command you, my children, hearken to Judah your father, and keep my sayings, and to perform all the ordinances of the Lord, and obey the commands of God. And people they do not teach you that. Come, join me. Buy my book, buy my CD. Come on, partnership with me. Come on, put on a purple robe. And pay your tithes, because you're not really paying tithes. Give me your money, is what they call tithes and all. Come join us. And come to our camp. We're going to tell you when the meeting is, and here's the way you can donate and everything for us. That's not of God. All of them, they fall to the devil. Which all of them do the same thing. They claim like Gino Jennings talking about the apostolic faith. A lot of them left the apostolic faith and went on their own way. Because I was into that Pentecost and all that when I first started out, but they're not preaching the truth. No, they're not. The people not preaching the truth, and you're gonna stay there. Go get baptized in Jesus' name and keep on trucking. Yep, because it's not the truth. No, I'm just telling you. And he there, he making all types of money, got the people up there jumping, crying, hollering, shutting up and down, all full of sickness and disease, and they think they're serving God. You're not. You're not. You're not serving God. You're doing everything according to the word of God. I saw one of my IUC people the other day holding up the sign of power. I was watching this comedian, Gary Owens. And every time you look, he held the sign of power up so much. I was wondering what's going on. Yeah. No, they're desperate. They're desperate trying to get back how they had it before COVID had went about. And it was shut down. Now all trying to get back their money, still repent. Yeah. No, God not playing with people. All right. It's a trial. See what you're going to do. Let's continue on. And now I command you, my children, hearken to Judah your father, and keep my saying and perform all the ordinances of the Lord and obey the commands of the Lord. Because I tell you that all the time, I can't do nothing for you. You have to return back unto your praise, unto your fathers, and do whatever our fathers them told us to do. That's how they overcame the Bilhah. That's how I overcame Samuel and the wicked one. No, that's what Yadala posed this morning. Overcoming shepherd of hermits. When they tell you, see, I stand from everything in this world and put on. No, I'm just telling you. No. Some people don't want y'all to repent. Because there's no money in it. When you repent, you don't come all the way, you know, I had sex with this one and I did this week. I got to go to the church house. Yeah. You go to the church house, you pray and give the tithe and all, and start feeling good, then you go home, right back to the same man you've been doing whatever you've been doing. So, no, I'm just telling you, because I was back on the same one when I was married to do the same old thing. Yeah. No, just telling you. But they don't want to know the truth. This book right here, the Apocrypha. So no, Nathaniel and them read out the Apocrypha, then they go to the book of Maccabees, then they take it, twist and turn to what they want it to be. And this means this and that. Now I see them do that a lot of folks. They do that to the Holy Bible, which we expect that with the Holy Bible. No, we don't do that. The Lord God come and teach us and show us what things mean, and we left that in His word. Yeah. No. He give you that power from up on high. Look at the power Jared just got today. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of power Jared got. No, Jared, you start getting your rings. Yeah. Getting your rings, you got a couple more chains. Yeah. That's a good thing. Ain't say anything. No, $1. She had gotten right after Adonijah had got her the scroll. After Adonijah got the scroll, then the dollar got the scroll. I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna do it, but she got it. Anyway. And I walk not after your lust, nor the imagination of your thoughts, and the haughtiness of your heart. So when I was looking at the IUIC people and all the rest, I did the same thing. Dr. Tony Evans, that's what they're doing. They're walking after their own lust. Because if I tell you, say, come on, man, come on, you got to give me that money now. Buy my book, buy my CD, come in partnership. Come on, put on the robe, get the fringes, and come on, follow me. God didn't tell you to do that. God didn't tell you to do that. He didn't tell you just like you're trying to say. I posed and told him this was a lie. Yeah. Because that's what they were doing. They found the imagination of their own heart. Now, you think really God told them? Now, they might go to the Old Testament and see, it says right here. Yeah, say fringes right here to put on your fringes and all that. Yeah, they might go do that, but no, that don't go like the way they say it. Right. So you think them people are pious and holy? Okay. No, you think they're pious and holy? I don't think. I know they're not pious and holy. Them, these are the women. Nope. All you got to do is look at them. Once you start studying and knowing what to look for, then you know if they're pious and holy. You know it. Yeah. You feel it in your spirit. I can feel it. All right. Anyway, no. Like the dollar. Yeah. No, she says I got her to remove some blackheads out of my back. And then I take my shirt, put it down, walk with. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. What else? Anyway, that's good. Anyway, let's continue on. And walk not after your lusts, nor the imagination of your thoughts, and the haughtiness of heart. And glory not in the deeds and strength of your youth. For this is also an evil in the eyes of the Lord. And a lot of them write their books and talk about what they did in their youth and what happened to them in their youth. No, that's not of God. No, and then I see all them young guys out there with the IUI, see people running around, jogging with Geno Jennings and all those different things. Wasting their life. That's what I did in my young life. I wasted it. Didn't know nothing about this power. It was right there. It was right there, but I wanted to be a Christian, running behind the things of this world, education, and I want to go get this, and I want to do that. And then you wind up, your life be over with. Then you could be like Dr. Tony Evans, and you come up there flashing Elijah over there like that means something. Oh, you show me how much of a damn fool you are. Dr. Tony, the expert. It sounds good, but it's not the truth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dr. Tony Evans. Sounds good, but it's not the truth. If I come on here and tell you all these things, then you go do all these things and obey the voice, keep the commandment, then you don't have no dreams and visions. Then when you start having the dreams and visions that you don't see the old angel, you don't see the virgin, you don't, nobody coming and give you what you need in your dreams and visions, then what you gonna say? Now listen to him damn real life. You ain't nothing but a damn fool. Yeah. And I did that and nothing happened to us. Right. Can't say that. No, because it's a hurting thing, man. You be in there all the many years, never see nobody get healed. No, the dreams and visions right that you're supposed to have. No, none that goes on. Just telling you. No, when I was just like, you brought back old dreams and visions to me. No, that was no good dream and vision that I had back then. But something happened after. I can't remember what happened, but it wasn't nothing good. Yeah. I went looking for the old places. They was gone. Torn down. Yeah, only one house was left. He didn't even want to know where I was. Didn't want to know. I asked him where I'm at. He had on black. I said, where I'm at. He didn't want to tell me. I ain't gonna tell you where you at. And I wrote it down. That's what he said. I asked the man who took me there, where are we at? He said, I'm not going to tell you. Yep. Anyway, I'm just telling you. I went and looked and see, no. Glory not in the deeds and strength of your youth, for this is also just evil in the eyes of the Lord. That's what they're doing. They're marching around and singing. I heard them singing a rap song on IUIC this morning on the 10th. And they're up there rapping, we this and we that and all that. No, a bunch of damn fools walking around. Think y'all have up the most high God, but you don't. You have all of your father, the Bilhah. Yeah. Since I also glory that in the walls no common woman's face ever enticed me, and reproved Reuben, my brother, concerning Bilhah, the wife of my father, the spirit of jealousy and of fornication raised themselves against me until I lied with Bathshua, the Canaanite, and Tamar, who was espoused to my son. No, he was swelled up, big head. Yeah, you be big head. Now you be big head. I was big head. Had the education, had this going, that going. My head was so big, you couldn't even fit through the door. Yeah. Since also, this is what he said. Since I glorified in the walls, no common woman's face ever enticed me. And reproved Reuben, my brother, concerning Bilhah, the wife of my father, the spirit of jealousy and of fornication raised themselves against me. And that's why I did the same thing. I lied with the women not married to them and this woman here. Because it went both ways. Sometimes you don't have no woman on your mind. Then she drive up in the car, blow her, come on, me and you tonight. You don't know that one woman don't know you. Yeah, she just see it. Yeah, just tell me. But I said to my father, no, I would take counsel with my father, so would I take that daughter? Some of y'all not doing that. Women neither. My daughter come in there and say, I'm gonna go talk to my dad. They just did what they want to do, then come out right. Because a lot of them take the advice of their mom. Their mom, no. A lot of times they don't know the mom. You want to hurt the dad. You're not with me. I'm gonna fix him. I'm gonna ruin his children. And they do it. Yeah, they do it. Yeah, yeah. And I was unwilling, but showed me a boundless store of gold his daughter had for me. You know, for B was a king. Type over. For he was a king. I was unwilling. That's why they let him put it out there. So he was unwilling, but to show no, and he was unwilling, but he showed me a boundless store of gold in his daughter had, for he was a king. Yeah. Our father was unwilling. Yeah. And he adored her with gold and pearls and caused her to pour out wine for us and feast for the beauty of a woman. No, because that was the thing. When you go look at the thing here, you know, that was they doing up there. All of them do the same thing. All of them doing the same thing. That's what it's about with them. They say it's not. It's not about outward appearance. And why every time you look around, he got another hair. All of them got their hair cut. Styling and profiling. Have their bracelet on. And they purple robe and stuff on. Come on, bro. It's not of God, it's of him. And the wine turned aside my eyes and pleasure blind my heart, and I became ignored. Ignored. No. Uh-uh. No. Sal Ela. Sal Ela. Sal Ela. Now, you know, I Googled that word this morning, still can't pronounce it. I won't do it. I'm gonna calm down. I probably will. And I became ignored of, and I lay with her and transgressed the commandment of the Lord and the commandment of my father and took her to wife. That worked both ways. Yeah. Because we see a lot of women out there now, they show it. Because they promoting that. Yeah, they promoting that. When you see a lot of stuff, they promoting it. Directly or indirectly, that's what they promote. Because they own it all. They the ones, whatever you see on television, whatever you hear on the radio or whatever, and that music, it's not nothing good. Like to post that for them today on IUIC people, because they talk about the women and how the women are, but you have on everything was they talk about the women, the bracelets and stuff that they have on. Right, then you go look at one of them, they have the same thing on, they have everything on all the Zazel on. But you're gonna talk about Israel daughters, IUIC people. Truth will always come out, man. You can't hide the truth. Can't. You can try, but it's gonna come out. You'll see. Yeah. No, I became ignored and I lived with her and transgressed the commandment of the Lord and the commandment of my father, and I took her to wife. And the Lord rewarded me according to the imagination of my heart. This much I had no joy of my children. Don't worry, they're not getting away with what they're doing to us. God said he's gonna rise up and wicked and destroy forever. And now my children said you be not drunk with wine, for wine turn the mind away from the truth, inspire the passion of lust, and lead the eye into error. You know, a lot of people out there that was in Jared dream want to get high. And when they get high, what's the next thing they want to do? They all have sex. They do it for. Well, just like the IUIC, what the demons are addicted to two things: dalliance and idol worship, sex and idol worship. And that's what the same thing I used to see people doing. What they always talking about, the women and what they had. Just, just say that they always talk about you. You can put that down there and say, now you know they're lying. Them people don't always talk about that. Yeah. For the spirit of fornication, have wine as a minister to give pleasure to the mind. Spirit of fornication. For these two also take away the mind of man. If a man drink wine to drunkenness, he disturbs the mind with filthy thoughts, leading to fornication. Here the body, though it heated the body to carnal union. And if the occasion of the lust be present, he worketh the sin and not be ashamed. No, because they got spiritual fornication when they commit. God, you ask people, spiritual fornication, yeah, they commit. Geno, Jennings, and all the rest of them pastors. Because God gonna start striking them down. Watch. Such is inebriated man, my children. For he who is drunken reverence no man. But lo, he made me also the heir, so that I was not ashamed for the multitude in the city. And that before the eyes of all I turned aside to Tamar, and I wrote the great sin, and I uncovered the covering of my son's shame. And after I had drunk wine, I reverenced not the commandment of God, and I took the woman of Canaan to wife. So how many of them doing that? All right. You know how many of them marrying the pastor preachers marrying strange women? All right. All kind of women, man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. May the 28th, the day of Pentecost, the start of the 40 days was started the evening of the 27th. The evening of the 27th also the day we will do all night a lesson through the night. So y'all remember that. No, I'm going to prepare for that. I'm going to prepare for that. Man, Satan hates y'all. I know y'all don't think so. All right, I'll just let you know. Anyway, for much discretion needed a man who drank the wine, my children. Here in discretion in drinking wine. A man may drink so long as he preserves modesty. But if he go beyond his limit, the spirit of deceit attack his mind and to make him the drunkard to talk filthy and to transgress not be ashamed, but even the glory of his shame to account himself honorable. I drunk for a little while, but I was a drinker, I was smoking, boy, and I'm glad God got it. Because when I got rid of one, I didn't have no trouble with the other. Some people stop doing one and go ahead and trouble with the other. Yeah. He that committed fornication is not aware when he suffered loss. He's not ashamed when he put dishonor. No. So he got spiritual fornication they committing also. Idol worship. They're not ashamed. They're not. But when though a man be a king of commit fornication, he is stripped of his kingship by becoming a slave of fornication, as myself also suffered. No, that's what's going on now. But they don't want to acknowledge that. Because they tell you, oh, God wants you to have. Geno Jennings building a big old church, adding on this church and remodeling the church. They had that on YouTube. Right, bigger bomb. And then they think they're doing what God said do, but you go in those cities that did pastors and stuff. No, man, don't fall for it. You know how a lie works? I'll tell you how a lie works. Now, I'm giving you millions and millions of dollars, and you say, well, I'm feeding the whole poor, and I'm feeding the hungry, and I'm giving them these, and you go out there. That little crumbs, kibbles, and bits. That's what you're doing. Yeah. Mhm. Anyway, just tell you what they're doing. If those pastors and preachers are doing what they're supposed to do, then why when you go to any city and see Israel and how bad Israel is doing, and God them tremendously bless Israel, our father them bless us with plenty of everything, but why we don't have it? Okay, because he told you what how our leaders are. No, and I've been the same way. Yeah, he told you how they are. Let me read it to you there. No, somebody posted Michael the other day. Michael. Michael, what, chapter 3? That's where it is. Michael, chapter 3, huh? Yeah. Who just posted that? Jerry. Yeah. Um, yeah. It said, the heads thereof judge for reward, the priest thereof teach for hire, and the prophet are divine for money. Yet they would lean upon the Lord and say, is not the Lord with us? Is not the Lord among us? No evil can come upon us. Don't mind you Irish people say that, well, we serve and worship the Lord. You got to come on, sister. Yeah, you got to take off all your bracelets and things and take off that and put on this. They got bracelets on their arm. They got the little statues on their desk, and they got the little smoke incense going up, and like they're really doing something. You got his hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Nathaniel. Then you got Dr. Tony Evans. He's sitting in his house. He got all his idols all around. All of them got the idols all around. Right. I'm Dr. Tony Evans. Now I'm going to tell you. Then you got Elijah Flash. I said, look at this damn fool. Yeah. Daniel L. I was just telling you, now I listen to this morning. I roll over and go to sleep. Now I be just falling asleep. Now I just be like, no, just put me back to sleep. No, I just, God is we are doing things, man. You just got to be patient. Yeah. Anyway. Mm-hmm. God don't want me to know sometimes. You just have to wait till you decide to let you know. Yeah, let's go. He said, well, even though a man be a king, commit fornication, he stripped his kingship, becoming a slave upon as these people are, and as myself also suffered. This is what he said. I gave my staff, that is my state of my tribe. And I went down to Seventh-day Adventist Church, Christianity. Yeah, I gave him everything. Right? Gave him my girdle. That is my power. That's what you be doing. That was just well when you go join all these different factions and stuff. That's what you be doing. Giving away everything. Well, since you stopped doing that, what have you received? So you stop giving these people your power. Since you stop giving these people your power, what have you received? Whereas Jerry, he the one got everything in there. All right. You know, he got his rains, he got new lands, he got his herbs, he got a lot of stuff Jerry had. I don't know. Because I saw a secret in there also. I don't know if he's gonna do the secret. Don't post it, Jerry. Uh-uh. Whether you're gonna do a secret or not, don't post it. Don't post it, Jerry. All right. Let's see my baby. Anyway. So I gave my staff, that is still my tribe, my bird, that is my power, my dagger. Yeah, did y'all know that's what we do have power. And my diadem, that is the glory of my king. We gave all that away. Yeah, we gave all that away. I did it too. But when you repent, God give you all that. He bestows all that echo as Jerry. The prophet that God restored all that back to him. He did. Yeah. No, I'm happy for him. Let's go. Because we get all that when we repent. God restores all that back to us. Indeed, I repented of these things, of wine and flesh I ate not until old age, nor did I behold any joy. Because he done penance, but these people don't teach you to do penance. People, they teach that, man, you go out there and have all the sex you want and have, yeah, male and female. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Long as you're a Christian. Yeah, as long as you're a Christian, she just posted that. Yeah. No harm gonna come to you. Yeah. No harm come to you because you no, yeah, no harm gonna come to you. You say, because that's what they teach. The head thereof judge for the war, the priest thereof teach for hire, the prophet thereof divine for money, yet they will lean upon the Lord and say, there's not the Lord among us, no evil can come upon, and all of them tell you the same, but that's a lie. That is a lie, that evil will come on. But I'm telling you, it's coming on. I'm like, no, play with the people. The people lead Israel constantly astray. They sent Israel and following up behind them, think they're doing. So I ain't listen to you. I just went and got my hair cut. I went just came from the beauty parlor. I just came from getting my fingernails and my toenails done. You did, huh? On your way to hell. But when you go read the vision of Paul, which they don't teach, go read the vision of Paul. Find out about those who got their hair done, their toenails done, and all like that. And where are they? Yeah. Just tell you. But they don't understand. They think God really playing with these people. They think God wants to judge them. Well, let's read. Therefore shall Zion for your sake be plowed as a field, the ruins become a heaps in the mountain of the high house of higher places of forests. God gonna destroy it all. Yeah. All right. You I already know you're gonna destroy the IUIC people, the HUI saw their destruction. You'll see. You will see. So he did penance. It said, indeed, I repent of these things. Wine and flesh, I ate not until my old age, nor did I behold any joy. So we know about the wine and the flesh, right? They know. And the angel of God showed me that forever do women bear rule over king and babies alike. They said this before because that's what they're doing. Because a lot of them they're telling you, well, I'm doing this. Women tell you, well, I'm doing it for myself. I like to look good. I'm doing it for myself. They're not. And trap some man. And some man say, well, I'm doing it for myself. But you're not. Well, go look at that. That little powwow. I don't know the name of that podcast where Andrew T. They sit down and got the young women sit down across from the young women lusting over the monies. And they lusting over the young women like they I done made it now, I'm a multi-millionaire, and I know you want to get with me, and I know you want to do this and all that. The hoes and the hormones, all of them together. No. I'm just telling you. Anyway, we got a lot of Israel people out there, but all of them out there now. The Torah. The angel of God showed me that forever do women bear rule over king and baby alike. And for the, because I told you I didn't see that. And from the king they take away his glory. And from the valiant man his might. And from the baby even a little which is the stay of his property. And I've seen that. Y'all seen a man and a woman sitting on the corner baby? Yeah. The first thing comes to my mind, how he gonna make it? He can't take care of himself. How he gonna take care of her? And no, she gonna hold on to him because whatever he get, he give it to her. I didn't see that. I seen she take his. When he can't do nothing for him, then she go out there and trick. Get hers, you don't bring them nothing back. Just telling you. Yeah. No. The king can take away his glory. But go ask Camilla Parker Bowles, that's her name, King Charles' wife. I don't care. I'm not lying on her. I'm not lying on her neither. The adulterer and the adulteress. Yeah. Come on, man. Anyway, he not supposed to be king. He doesn't supposed to be king. No, he doesn't supposed to be king. You're called an adulterer or something. Adultery. Huh? All right. And from the valiant man his might. You know how many preachers you know that was called adultery? No, some of them left the church, some of them stayed there. Well, you know, I've done the same thing. And for the baby, even a little which is still required. Observe therefore, my children, the right limit in wine, for there are enforced evil spirits of lust, high desire, flippancy, and filthy lucre. Yeah. All right. Solemnly. I Googled it. I could pronounce that word if I wanted to. Yeah, no, I know what it means, but I could pronounce it. All right. No, evil spirit, lust, high desire, flippancy, and filthy. Right, because you know that's how wine and drink. I did that before, get drunk and get that artificial courage. Yeah, women do the same thing. And if you drink wine in gladness, be modest in the fear of God. Be modest in the fear of God. They're going out. The only thing is, I'm not gonna get too drunk. I don't want the police to stop. Yeah, some of the police will be out there waiting. Be waiting for stop one of them beautiful women. Oh, they going out tonight when we there. They wait around. Yeah, this shit could be when they're in drunk nothing. They still gonna stop. Mm-hmm. Because they evil and wicked. We ain't got no business out there. Like our father Solomon taught us. Yeah. But if your gladness, for if in your gladness the fear of God departed, the drunkenness arise and shame is still again. You know, in my youth I did all that. Come on, we're going out this Friday, we're going to happy hour, and then we leave happy hour. Don't tell them what's going to happen. Yeah. Anyway. But if you will live soberly, do not touch wine at all, lest you sin in the words of outrage, and fighting and slander and transgressions of the commandments of God, and you perish before your time. No, I don't do that because, like I say, you always think fornication. They got spiritual fornication that they're doing. They don't care. They don't. Let me finish reading this. Because they don't care. Moreover, wine revealed the mysteries of God in them. Moreover, wine revealed the mystery of God in men, even as I also revealed the commandments of God and the mysteries of Jacob, my father, to the Canaanite woman Bathshua, which God bade me not to reveal. Yeah. You know, that's how it is. Man, y'all done a whole lot of stuff. Want to lay down that woman, that woman want to lay down that man, reveal, give some secrets and stuff to that man. And he does the same thing. If you want to be with us. Yeah. And say, what God bid me not to reveal. And wine is the cause of both a war and confusion. And wine is the cause of both war and confusion. And now I command you, my children, not to love money, nor to glaze upon the beauty of a woman, because of the sake of money and beauty I laid astray Bathshua the Canaanite. But that's what's going. They keep that on television. They keep. I don't care. Go turn on anything. Go turn on anything. It's still gonna come out the same thing. They're talking about two things: dalliance, and idol worship. That's what they talk about. That's all that's on there. Even in these, no. Mm-mm. I was watching. No, I was watching the comedians. And all of them come out and talk about the two things, same two things: dalliance and idol worship. All of them. Yeah. Dalliance, that's all they talk about. The rappers, the same thing with the rappers. I write the same thing with the movie stars. I don't care who they are. All of them tell you about the same thing. Dalliance. No, the same thing going on with Geno Jennings. Same thing going on with T.D. Jakes. Clefo Dow, Andrew Womack. Same thing, Joel Osteen. Same thing, dalliance and idol worship. All right. Same thing going on with the IUIC people. They don't see it. Dalliance and idol worship. No. All right. Well, they got a comment in there. If I'm lying, just told you lying, and people don't talk about women and talk about the idols. Yeah, they don't talk about, they're not worshiping women and idols. Really? I mean, you say they're not. All right. They said, now I command you, my children, not to love money, not to glaze upon the beauty of a woman, because the sake of money and beauty was laid astray by Bathshua the Canaanite. So if it's different, let me know. You can correct me, because I could be wrong. So just correct me. Just post. You say you're lying, we called you and you're lying again. But I know that because these two things shall my race fall into wickedness. Say it not so, Father, Judah. Say it not so, Father, Judah. All right. Say this, for these two things shall my race fall into wickedness. Is that so? Come on, bro. Now I gotta be lying. Somewhere I gotta be lying. Yeah. No, because it's still the same thing. Yeah. No. Money, dalliance, and money. That's no, forgive me. Dalliance and idol worship. You can't just say money, you gotta say idol worship. Because that is what money. All right. No. I don't know what to tell you. Because I post it to them all the time, but they don't think so. Mm-mm. They don't think so. But that's what they're doing. They don't tell you go turn to go. Come join me. You got to come and join me. Buy my book, buy my CD. Come on, partnership with me. Bring your tithes and offering the storehouse. That means my house. That's what it says. Bring all tithes and storehouse. That they may be in my house. Reproved, now say the Lord. No, you got to come here. This is the paper where you can contribute to us. Right. Come on, put on the purple robe. Put on the purple robe. Yeah. All right. Now and come on to the camp. Yeah, and come and get one of our women out of this camp. Let me tell you what this says. No, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, man. You can't escape it. The Lord God said that's how it should be in the last days. That's what the demons want you to do. It should be like in the time of Noah. All right. We don't get deep into it, but we just not scratching the surface. We get deep, deep, deep into it. But no, for even wise men among my sons should they mark. That's where it's at. Even wise men among my sons, they should mark. It should cause the kingdom of Judah to but be diminished. And that's what's going on right now. Yeah. No, they're not teaching us the truth. They didn't teach my children. No, they're not teaching. And why all them little children out there, every time they look around, they tell them about this? Not all of them, but you got a lot of them talking about going to school. What you going to school for? All right, and they tell you why they're going to school. Well, I'm going to school, now I'm going to be this, now I'm going to get money, now I'm going to build my mind, I'm my mind, we're going to get out the projects and the ghettos and all that. That's a lot. Yeah, dalliance and idol worship, that's what they do. All right. All you got to do is listen to them, look at them, and you'll see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Watch the news. If you're on the news, CBS social media news. I don't watch Today's Show no more. If you're on Today's Show, that's on, it's on everything. Dalliance and idol worship. That pastor, that preacher, that teacher. Dalliance and idol worship. That's it. All right. For every wise man, for even wise men among my sons should they mar, and should cause the kingdom of Judah to be diminished, which the Lord gave me because of my obedience to my father. And is that not happening? Is that not happening? Y'all being obedient to his father. All right. No, because when you start being obedient to your father, everything goes back. It starts changing back. You get your power. You start getting the many gifts of the spirit, many fruits of the spirit, many everything. Yeah, because y'all repented. But no, but he should not multiply horses for himself, nor cause people to return to Egypt, to the end that he multiply horses. For as much as the Lord has said unto you, you should not henceforth return no more that way. And that's what he's doing. All right. No. Well, go ahead and see. Well, go see Nathaniel and the rest of them got on silver and gold. Go see. Yeah, they have on silver and gold. Yeah. Go see it if they have fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Just go see. That's what you gotta do is see. I'm not asking you to do nothing that's hard. They'll go see if they ask you donate money to us. If you PayPal us, cash us, app us, and all that. Just go see. All right, go see what type of vehicle they drive. That's all you gotta do is go see. Well, I see the Geno Jennings and what he's doing, and Dr. Tony Evans, see what they're doing. Yeah, see if they have anything of God or do they have everything of their father Azazel. Go see. Neither should you multiply a wife to himself that his heart turneth not away. Neither should you greatly multiply himself silver and gold. Are they doing this? All right. The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be a snare therein, for it is abomination to the Lord thy God. Neither should thou bring abomination into thine house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. Well, don't you see? Well, do they have that now? No, maybe you pull up. I could tell you, go turn up an IUIC video and see what do they have. See, do they have any abominations? All right. Anyway, because Neither shall thou bring abomination to the house, lest thou be a cursed thing like it. But thou shalt utterly detest it, and shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing. Now, the reason why I know all these things because I once was there. I was in that Christianity, looking for the perfect church, perfect denomination, doing all that. Right. And just like our father Judah told us. So you're doing everything of the experts, and you're doing nothing but thus say the law of God. None of it. None of it. Not doing none of what say the law of God. And then you get mad when somebody come along that's doing what thus say the law of God, and everything come out your mouth is about God, the law of God. And then you don't want it. You don't have nothing to do with them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they're not just saying it, they're living it. There's a difference. Because I can sit down and say it all day long, night long, but unless I'm living it, it means nothing. And them people they talk about every time I see down there where we got class today, and I want y'all to come to class. Right. And then y'all get together and march around stadiums and do all that, and get on there and fly your jet plane to Jamaica and all them different places. But you're still doing the same thing. You're still lying and a thief, a murderer, killing God's children. I know my father Judah just left it to us. For even the wise men among my sons should they mark, it should cause the king of Judah to be what? Diminish. And how do you diminish? You kill it. Which the Lord gave me because of my obedience to my father. That's what we're doing now. That's why he said, I'm sending Elijah before great rather. He should turn the horse and children back before the Lord. No, he said, I'm gonna send you Elijah, and he's gonna teach you how to put on the purple robe and wear fringes. I'm gonna send you Elijah, and he's gonna teach you how to buy my book, buy my CDs in partnership with me. I'm gonna send you Elijah so you can buy my prayer in hand. He tell you to do all that. No. You mad at me all you want. I can't do nothing for you. You have to turn back unto your father. For I never caused grief to Jacob, my father. For all things whatsoever he commanded, I did. And Isaac, the father of my father, blessed me to be a king in Israel. And Jacob, father, blessed me in a like manner. That's what Jesus gave us two things. I have made up unto y'all kings and priests. And where do they come from? Levi and Judah. That's where they come from. All right. No, I keep trying to tell you what type of power you're going to have. And you can't say I didn't tell you. You can't say I didn't show it to you. All right. No. You got to live it. This ain't Christianity. All you got to do is come on partnership with me. Give me your money. Buy my book, buy my CD. Come on partnership with me. Don't know every time I open up these doors to this church, I want you to come on. Yeah, it don't work like that. All right. No. Because I know who y'all are. I know what type of power your father and them have left unto y'all. Now, if you want to go continue on being a damn fool and running behind the things of the world, and you're going to get what the world going to get. I'm going to destroy those that destroy the world. That's the world getting destruction. All right. Anyway, just let me know. And I know that from me should the kingdom be established. That's what's going on now. Judah, who y'all are, the kingdom is being established. Got to take over for the Judah. Got to. I don't care what tribe you come from, or you say you come from. You still got to go take over two people. Levi and Judah. They keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ, which is what? The spirit of prophecy. Then why you having, if you don't have the spirit of prophecy, then why are you having the dreams and visions? Why are you hearing all the voice? Let you know, if you're not doing that, then you don't have it. All right. Listen to what he said. And I know what evils you should do in the last days. We didn't guess to say I know because God's showing, just like God's showing you on now. God just show you what's going to happen in Philadelphia and show that to Jerry. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? I don't know when it's going to happen, but you know it's going to happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and I know what evils you should do in the last day. Beware therefore, my children, of fornication and the love of money, for the love of money. Beware, my children, of fornication and the love of money. All right. And hearken to Judah your father. So he warned, no, I did both of that. Running behind money, and I'm gonna have this type of car, and now I'm gonna run behind this type of woman, and now I'm gonna do this, and she's gonna do this, and all that. Yeah, yeah. Because y'all have something I didn't have. Y'all have with God have left everything to our fathers. Now y'all have that, so there's no excuse. No, the I see people with that foolishness, those pastors and preachers, and they get you run behind two things. Money and fornication. You get you run behind dalliance, everything of the demons and dalliance, because the demons are addicted to what? Dalliance and what? Idolatry. All right? And that they got y'all on, they done it, and I'm just telling you. No. Well, if that's not the case, then post it. See, now you know you're lying on them. Yeah. That's not the case, post it. I'm telling you. IUIC, HOIP, I don't care who they are. Dino Dennis, TD Fake, Joel Osteen, Plead for More Dollar, Robinson, Womack, Copeland, Cox, anybody else out there? Hutchinson, Bernice, anybody else out there? Allens, Frankerton, Jensen's. Yeah, all of them. George the Liar, Rob Parasite, and that's the big time hitters. All the Johnny Scam, Wahoo, Nevins, Perry Rome, Jonathan Kahn, the Corn Man. So all of them just saying. No, because what they say, one of the IUIs, they say, we are the Jews. No, you're not a Jew. You're not a Jew. So let me post that right fast. Now I'm gonna start with that. And I know what evil you should do in the last days. All right. Beware. So no, because they had one that posted that today on IUIs. Well, we are the Jews, and then he go to scripture to try to prove that we are. See, Judah means Jews. That is a lie. That is a lie. So let's see. No. Oh man, wait a minute. St. John. Somebody post that. Where Jesus, we post it all the time. When they say, well, we be the seed of Abraham, we've never been in bondage. We can go into other books also, but we'll take it right there so that they'll. Yeah, they got a lot of books in there. I'm going to stir up my people, the Jews, to kill Jesus. They're two different people. Jesus was not a Jew. No, it said here lies the king of the Jews. You don't have to be a Jew to be a king of the Jews. All right then. I know you don't have to be. All right. Yeah. And so, no, it's Jesus right there. St. John's where they tell when Jesus tell them about the vine, they said we be a seed of Father Abraham. Yeah, we be a seed of Abraham. We've never been in bondage, but we know Israel, the chosen of the Most High, have been in bondage. Jesus was Jewish. Jesus was not Jewish. Jesus was Israel. He says it. Somebody post it. No, I usually find it for you. Yeah, no, I don't need to write it down. No, because if I do it now, I'm going to rush it. I don't want to rush it. Because IUIC people with all that lying. and deceiving God's people, and God's people still going, there you go right there. Jerry got it. Listen, we say, and then said Jesus to those Jews. There you go right there. Then Jesus said to those Jews which believed on him, if you continue in my word, then are you my disciples indeed. And you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Yeah. And then he asked him, we be Abraham's seed. We never been in bondage to any man. How said that you should be made free? I told you. Yeah. I'm just telling you. Yeah, the Pharisees, scribes, Jesus know they were Jews. They know they're not Israel. When we came over the Red Sea, we had a multitude with us. If you don't know who the Jews are, then go all the way back. All the way back. You know, them Belteshazzar posted Shem. Who posted Shem this morning? Somebody posted Shem. Somebody posted Shem. If you want to find out who the Jewish people are, go back to Shem, and you'll find out who they are. All right. Oh, come on, Belteshazzar. Let me get on up. All right. You know, got a lot more to come because I just started on. Every time I pick up that phone and I look through that show and one of IUIC people come, I don't call them and say, y'all a bunch of liars. All of y'all. All your IUIC are a bunch of liars. Yeah, because that's what they are. A bunch of liars and thieves and destroying God's people. Come on. God, no. If God arranged that, the meeting between you and them people gonna want to. They gonna remember who you are. Yeah, they gonna remember who y'all are. You know, because I listen to them, man, they be doing all types of stuff. They want to jump on people and do all that and claiming, no, all that howling, screaming, yelling. Clamorous, proud, arrogant, and boastful. And what mother says she is? A poor, proud man, and that's what they are. And Daniel, he holding the bag. He Judas. He got the bag. Yeah. All them do the same, man. God exposed them all. All right. Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Give God what belongs unto God. Give me what is mine. Jesus said, gospel tones. Turn to bless thee and keep thee. Turn to make his face to shine upon thee and be grace unto thee. Turn to live up the time on thee. Give thee peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord, the God with all thy heart, with all thy soul. No, you know what? Because if we have difficulty this week, remember you're going into the 40 days. And Satan will try his best not to get you to go into the 40 days, especially those who are doing the secret. He don't want you to do that secret. Think that secret of wearing him out. He don't want you to do the secret. Right. No, man. Like I told you, I didn't know how powerful the 40 days are, but the 40 days are so powerful. Man, the power that you get, the thing that you see during the 40 days, those are not no regular dreams. Jared going to 40 days when all that power God just gave him. Oh, yeah, God just gave him extra power, extra everything. So he got extra. He didn't get one chain, he got 2 chains, and the chain was not the ordinary chain. Okay, he didn't get 1 ring, he got 2 rings, and the rings was not ordinary. Then he got the herbs, he got the lands, well, he got a lot of stuff. I know he's preparing them for the 40 days. Adonja also the dream that she had the other day. All right. The doll don't think she's ready yet. She getting there. No, we'll know in there when God tell her who she is. Yes, I don't know who she is yet. So I can't do that. This is not by might, no. I want to talk to Bethshua. I don't know. I want to talk to him. Call. Not by might, no, by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. It's not by might, no, by power, but by my spirit. I am alive until next time. No, we into Judah. Don't let them people take your power. What our father Judah just told.